Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to crack open the secrets of persuasion. We're going to break down those powerful, kind of invisible psychological forces that show us what truly makes people buy. So let's just dive right in.
Okay, let's start with a problem that I'm sure we can all relate to. You put together an ad, right? Or maybe a post, a message, and you send it out there, and nothing, just crickets. Why does that happen? And I think more importantly, what if you could actually change that? What if you knew exactly what those hidden triggers are that grab attention and really push people to act?
Well, the reason most of those ads and messages fall completely flat is it's actually pretty simple. It really just comes down to a basic misunderstanding of what your audience, what all of us really actually care about.
And check out this quote from Daniel Starch, an advertising researcher. What's so great about it is just how brutally honest it is. I mean, he's basically saying people could not care less about your company's features or its history or all the fancy equipment you've got. They have one question, and really only one question on their minds. What's in it for me?
So, okay, if they don't care about the facts, the figures, the factories, then what is it that drives their decisions? The answer, and this is a big one, is the absolute core secret to all persuasion. It's not about logic. Nope. It's about something way, way deeper. And here it is, this one idea. This is the foundation for everything. People buy based on emotion, and then they justify with logic. You don't lead with the logical stuff, you lead with feeling. Your number one job is to spark an emotional response, to make someone feel something. All that other stuff, the specs, the data, that just comes later. It's the excuse they use to feel smart about a decision their gut already made.
So the big question is, how do you trigger that emotion, right? Well, psychologists have actually pinpointed 8 primal, totally hardwired desires that drive pretty much everything we do. They call them the Life Force 8, and believe me, they are unbelievably powerful.
Just take a look at this list for a second. These aren't things we just kinda want. Nope, these are baked right into our DNA. I'm talking about our biological drive to survive, to avoid fear, to protect the people we love, to fit in. When you tap into one of these deep primal wants, it's like jumping onto a speeding freight train. The momentum is already there. You just have to hitch a ride. All right, so let's keep building on this. We get the core desires now, so let's look at 3 super powerful psychological tricks that ad agencies are using to tap into them like every single day.
Okay, secret number 1, fear sells. Yeah, it might sound a little cynical, but our desire to be free from fear, from pain, from danger, that is one of the most powerful motivators we have. Seriously, avoiding something bad is often a much stronger push than getting something good.
And the power of a message like this one? It's that gut punch, that visceral, emotional reaction it creates. It's so vivid, it's kind of gross, and it makes you feel, well, unsafe. All of a sudden, buying an anti-mite pillowcase isn't just some casual thing you might do. It feels urgent, like something you have to do to protect your family. See how that works? The ad just flipped a want into a need.
All right, on to secret number 2. This one taps right into another one of those Life Force 8 desires, social approval. You know, that need to belong. We are just wired to want to be part of the group, to do what everyone else is doing.
Just think about the psychology here. Walgreens isn't just any pharmacy. It's the one America trusts. Jif isn't just for any mom. It's for the choosy ones. The message that's hiding just under the surface is super powerful. It's saying, hey, if you don't pick us, you're not in the smart club or the trusted club or the popular club. You might just get left out. And that brings us to secret number 3, leveraging our fear of loss. It's such a simple little quirk in our brains. We just want things more when we think we can't have them. That possibility of missing out? Oh, that's a huge, huge motivator.
And this is how they do it. This is classic. Deadlines create that sense of urgency. They totally short-circuit our normal tendency to just put things off. By making you think this opportunity is about to disappear forever, they force you to make a decision right now. That whole "I'll think about it later" option, poof, it's gone.
Okay, so we've got the theory down, right? We know about the primal desires. We know about the psychological triggers. But how do you actually turn all of that into words on a page? How do you put it to work? Well, it all comes down to one simple little acronym, WIIFM. What's in it for me? That question is always running in the back of your customer's mind. So you have to sell the benefit, the what's in it for me part, not just the feature. And look at this contrast here. It's perfect. Capturing the best times of your life, I mean, that's so vague, it's just fluff. But giant film sale, 25% off, this week only, that is a concrete, urgent benefit. It screams, what's in it for me? Same thing with the cleaning service. Sparkle like new is fine, but it's generic. But hospital bright walls and sanitized restrooms, now that paints a picture. It's vivid, it's tangible, and it's a specific benefit you can almost feel.
So, the big takeaway here is that getting a handle on these principles, it doesn't just change how you might write an ad. It fundamentally changes how you see the entire world of communication and persuasion.
And this is the big mental shift you have to make. You're not just selling a shovel. You're selling the feeling of pride that comes from creating a beautiful garden. You're not selling a microwave. You're selling the gift of more time with your family. The product itself, that's just the vehicle. The emotional benefit, that's what people are actually buying. So when you know these secrets, you become a way more persuasive communicator, but it also makes you a much, much smarter consumer. The next time you see an ad, I want you to look right past the surface and ask yourself, okay, what fear are they hitting on here? What primal desire are they trying to light up? Which really leaves us all with one final question to chew on. What are you really being sold?